People need to be ignited behind it. It can't be the yawn kind of vision. It needs to be something they believe in, something they are passionate about. And trust me, if it's all about making money, or let's generate money, or let's just get all of our hours done on time, that's not going to ignite anybody. You're going to have to map it back to, why is this project important? Who is it important to? What happens when it's done? Who does it impact? How will we change our company by having this project succeed? If you can't find an igniting vision, then people are not going to feel motivated to go outside their boundaries and do anything different, or even think outside boundaries. You need to learn how to empower teams, and you need to learn how to serve them. So a lot of people said, I was telling people about servant leadership, and somebody said, I don't like that word serve. I'm a leader, so why would I be serving? What do you guys think about that? A leader does not serve, a leader commands. A leader controls, right? A leader tells people what to do. This is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. I got the big plan here, right? I'm a smart guy in the room, and I'm always right. And remember, the only reason I got to this position is because I was better than you at what you did. And so that's why I'm here, and so I just need to go ahead and tell you what to do. What version of leadership do you think that is? Yep, that's definitely commanding, controlling, management. That is the kind of leadership that results in zombie teams. Zombie teams are, what do you want me to do next, boss, right? None of them are thinking. None of them are opening up their minds. If that's what you want, that's the kind of leadership you should employ. Otherwise, servant leadership says, you know what? I don't bring value to this company by commanding these people, golly. I bring value to this company by empowering all of them, having them think outside the box, having them find solutions, having them drive. You know what? I bring value to this company by building teams. And that is what true leadership is. You bring value to an organization by building strong, high-performing teams. If you leave the company for a month on vacation or 2 weeks or something and the whole world falls apart, that's a problem. And it's not because you were the smartest person and you left, that means you empowered no one. That means nobody can move without your direction. There's a problem there. Helping others grow. A servant leader is somebody who measures their own success by how many people who work for me, report to me on my project, are growing. As a project manager, I'll tell you the biggest problem that we've had. Somewhere, and it might be in PMBOK, somewhere there's the idea that you are the single ringable neck for success of the project. Have you guys heard that before? You are the key person. If the project goes south, you are accountable. What do you think that makes you do? When somebody tells you, this whole project's success depends on you, what would that make you do? Freak out. I'm not going to take any risks. You're telling me I'm accountable for everything? Why would I take any risks? What else?
I'm going to control everything.
Spell out everything?
Control everything.
Control everything. Spell out everything. Are you going to tolerate all mistakes? No, because you're accountable for it. That exact way of thinking, which is the project manager is the only one accountable for the entire project's success, is what leads to command and control behavior. It leads to CYA. Cover my behind with documentation. I don't care less what's actually being produced. I just want something produced, right? By the date, because I'm evaluated by the date. Forget quality right now, just get it out there, right? That is coming from that mentality. Most leaders that tell other people, and I've seen it in project managers, I've seen it in resource managers, if your manager, your boss is saying, I'm holding you accountable for the success of this project, only you have basically told that person to be command and control. In Agile, the single ringable neck for the project success is the product owner, the business person. If they don't care enough, nobody else should care. The best example I can give you is if I'm building a custom home for you, a house. Have you guys built a house? Anybody here built a house? Raise your hand. Wonderful. How many times did you guys go down to the site to take a look at it? Daily. Interesting. Why would you do that now? Why would you go down daily? Oh, you want to make sure things are not going wrong, huh? Interesting, product owner. Was it your own money? Oh, wow. So when we spend our own money, we go there every day and we want to make sure things don't go wrong. That's interesting. Did you have a general contractor? Okay, what was his responsibility, or her? Oh, this is your house. They have to follow what you want. How about if they make requirements on your behalf? How would that make you feel? They decide on the jacuzzi versus the regular bathtub. Would you be happy with that? They weren't making priority decisions on your backlog. That's interesting. Weren't they coordinating all the other work? Okay, interesting. That is a project manager. A project manager is the facilitator of a project. A product owner is that person who came down every day because they care and this is their money. What's happening though is a lot of us are not playing these roles, right? Neither our product owners are playing their role, neither is the project manager playing that role, right? Project managers going down and architecting and making decisions and saying, this is in, this is out, because this is my project and that's my deadline and by golly I'm going to have to make it because my contract says so. Right? And I don't care what you say, you gave me a contract that I signed and it said I got to give you a house and 6 months from now, by golly, you're going to get a house. Might not be the house you want, but it will be a house because that's what I'm accountable for. Do you guys kind of see where I'm going with this? Go ahead.
So to do that, you're going to have to do a very much shift in the corporation and your culture and how they operate.
Absolutely, and you take it one project at a time. That's why we call pilot. In order to get, yes, Jessica?
I have a question. I'm a business sponsor.
Right.
I don't know the first thing about technology.
Wonderful.
I don't know about this Web 2.0 thing. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. That's why I'm paying you. I'm paying you to kind of drive the requirements, to kind of, I mean, you have all this expertise. So here's your money. Come back to me when it's done. And I'm really excited about it, really interested in it, but I just don't know what it is that I'm looking for, and that's why I'm hiring you, the expert, to come and bring this in.
So Jesse, here's the two options that you've got. Sure, you don't know how to build a house. Jesse's saying, I want you to build a house for me, but I don't know anything, which is me, about building a house. I don't know finishing, I don't know about electricity, I don't know about, I don't know about anything. So Jesse, there's two ways I can do this house for you. I can have you come down every month and tell you about the plan of what we're about to do. Or every day, haha. But the planning meeting, we would plan with you every iteration, which is every month, and we would have you pick out some of your colors, let you know we're going to be working on the bedroom, show you sample bedrooms, maybe even walk you through some sketches, all right? Show you some sample lightings, have you make some final decisions, and then we're going to go to work on exactly what you just told us, and then you can come check on us every day, Jesse, if you want to. At the end of that month, you get to come back to that bedroom, Jesse, and approve and see if you like the bedroom. Or, Jesse, another way we can do this is I'll meet you 6 months from now when we get the house done, and then you can walk in and do your final walkthrough and tell me how the whole house looks for you. What's your choice?
I think I might want to see it in progress.
Okay, that's the difference. That's Agile. Do you guys kind of understand? So yes, in order for you to do an Agile project, yes, you'll have to train your product owner on what this means. And just give them the house example, because they will get it. This is an organization hierarchy as it looks today.
I just had a comment to make about business owners and how some get involved and some don't. At times we have business owners, they get so involved, they get into making day-based decisions and it starts to get...
Start to solution.
Yes.
I'm not just wanting you to tell you what to do in the bedroom. Let me come in here and actually start painting with you, and let me tell you exactly how to put the plumbing, right? Yeah, I want to be a worker. I used to do this before, probably. Yeah.
We have some problem with that and how to deal with that in a good way.
Yeah, and so it's all a confusion of roles, you guys, honest to God. This is all a big confusion of roles and responsibilities. Who does what and how they do it. A product owner is accountable for what they want, not how. The team is accountable for how it gets done. The project manager is accountable for, here it comes, the process. Product owner is accountable for what? Project manager is accountable for the process of getting the team there, and the team is empowered to figure out how. When you start to confuse all these roles with each other, when the project manager starts to define the requirements on behalf of the product owner starts to design on behalf of the team, you got zombie teams that are not thinking anymore, they're just executing and getting stuff done, you get a really bad quality product out. And guess who's not focusing on the process anymore? Nobody's having meetings, nobody's collaborating, people are not trusting each other. That's all process issues. Project managers don't have time for that, because they're probably rolling up their sleeves getting some coding done too.